You've Been Framed was sponsored by Felix.
Fred Macaulay is fronting a new comedy chat series with guests including top comedians and performers. The shows are being recorded at the Assembly Rooms on Monday night at 11:15. There's a limited number of free tickets, so if you would like to be part of the audience, call 0131 226 2428. Now to take us through to this evening's news in half an hour, Sal Namara.
Main matter I have to bring to your attention is the new legislation regarding Jews. Every Jew is to wear at all times the Yellow Star of David. Any Jewish business on the island is to be immediately confiscated.
No respect and no escape.
I know you, Duran. There's no need, Sally. Your secret is safe.
It's an offer she mustn't refuse.
I am taking a very great risk.
Island at War, tonight at 9.
These are the Hargreaves. They've managed an extra trip abroad this year, but it's no ordinary journey. They won't be taking a dip in the hotel pool, or enjoying the clear, warm Mediterranean waters. And they won't be taking in any of the local culture, or the magnificent scenery. They had to take out a considerable loan to afford it. They've even sold their car. Or because their daughter travelled without insurance, it's now going to cost thousands to airlift her home. Make sure you know before you go. Visit our website or call us.
This week on Trout and About, fly fishing for pike on Loch Fruchy and the bleak and beautiful Loch Garry, where lurks the mysterious ferox, and fishing for Arctic char to cook up for tea.
Prepare yourself for a close encounter of a fishy kind.
Trout and About, Thursday, 7:30. Now, just ahead of the ITV Sunday evening news, here are the latest Grampian headlines.
Detectives in Peterhead are investigating a vicious sexual assault on a young woman. The 24-year-old was attacked in the early hours of Saturday morning as she walked alone along Back Gate. Police are appealing for witnesses and are particularly keen to talk to any female who may have been pestered by a man in the Palace Hotel or Mambo's nightclub. A motorcyclist has died in an off-road accident in Sutherland. An all-terrain vehicle and a motorbike were involved in the incident near Golspie this afternoon. One person has been airlifted by helicopter to Raigmore Hospital in Inverness. No further details have been released. A man has been killed after falling from a moving trailer as he was leaving a carnival in the Western Isles. 49-year-old Donald Murray suffered a serious head injury when he fell onto the Stornoway to Barvis Road at Newmarket on Lewis. He was pronounced dead at the scene of the accident, which happened shortly after 5:30 yesterday. A 20-year-old man who was killed in a car accident in Aberdeenshire has been named. Alistair Brown from Kingsford in Advert died when his white transit van crashed on the B993 Tillyfury to Monymusk Road yesterday evening. No other vehicle was involved. Police are appealing for witnesses. Hopes are fading for a missing teenager who fell into a Highland loch after his dinghy capsized. A massive search operation, which is still ongoing, including police divers, Coast Guard crews and the Central Scotland Underwater Unit, is searching Loch Innis at Kinlochbervie in Sutherland. It's understood the boy was in a dinghy with friends when it capsized in the early hours of Saturday morning. 5 people are due to appear in court tomorrow following one of the busiest weekends of the year for Grampian Police. Hundreds of officers were on duty to deal with various events around the city, including the Aberdeen Rangers football match at Pittodrie. Police say only a tiny minority of the 18,000-strong crowd warranted their attention, and they're delighted their operation was a success.
We have, as we say in our briefings, a firm but fair policy, but we also have a very highly visible presence, and that is for 2 purposes. A, it's public reassurance to the vast majority of the public who are just going to a major event to have a good time, but also it gives a clear message to any of the very small minority who would even think about trouble, that we have a professional resource at hand to act as need be.
Superintendent Simon Blake there from Grampian Police. An investigation is underway amid claims of a turf war which resulted in 60 Scots cockle pickers having to be rescued 4 miles off Morecambe Bay. The rescue operation was launched yesterday after a collision between 2 tractors. More than 70 Chinese cocklers also had to be taken to safety. It's been claimed an altercation between the 2 groups sparked the drama. In February of this year, 21 Chinese cocklers died at Morecambe Bay after being trapped by fast-rising tides. No one was injured in yesterday's incident. Now on to football, and the new Champions League campaign gets underway this week, just days after the start of the SPL season. Rangers are in action on Tuesday night, fresh from their 0-0 draw yesterday with Aberdeen at Pittodrie. As the squad flew out to Moscow earlier today to face Russian champions CSKA Moscow, Alex McLeish said he believes his team have the advantage for the first leg.
Managers, players alike would like the first leg away first, because then you know what you have to do in the home leg. So it's important that we come back with a decent result to give us a very good chance at Adverts.
Strong, you know, for confidence, for winning in Russia. Got to be difficult, but look forward to that.
Finally, the world's biggest arts festival is now officially underway in Scotland's capital. The traditional cavalcade marking the start of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival made its way through the heart of the city this afternoon. Over the next 3 weeks, around 2,000 shows will be performed and more than 1 million tickets are expected to be sold. And that's all from the Weekend News team. There will be regular updates tomorrow. Bye-bye. The satellite image shows a band of thick frontal cloud moving across the Atlantic towards the west coast. There will be outbreaks of rain tonight, which will become heavy and thundery in the south. Temperatures will be between 15 and 17 degrees. Heavy rain will affect the region tomorrow morning, and it'll be misty in the east with little sunshine. Winds will be fresh southeasterly. There will be further rain across most parts tomorrow afternoon, with a risk of thunder at times. Temperatures will be warm though, at around 21 Celsius. Taking a look at the main fly-through now, and outbreaks of rain are forecast across the Hebrides tomorrow afternoon, with heavy and thundery falls expected. Winds will be moderate southeasterly. Across the Highlands, it'll be mostly cloudy with rain and thunder. There will be little sunshine, although temperatures will reach between 20 and 22 degrees. Towards Perthshire and Tayside, the unsettled weather will continue. In the east and across Aberdeenshire, there will be more fog patches. Shetland will be mostly dry with a few bright spells. Winds will be fresh and temperatures rising to around 21 degrees Celsius. Now focusing on Aberdeenshire, where there will be fog patches and outbreaks of light rain tomorrow afternoon. It will be unsettled with little sunshine across the region and a moderate to fresh northeasterly breeze. Temperatures will peak at between 19 and 21 degrees. The rain will be heavy and thundery on Tuesday, but will ease during the afternoon. Temperatures will settle between 18 and 19 degrees with a light breeze. Wednesday will be mostly dry and bright. Winds will be fresh northeasterly and temperatures settling at 19 Celsius.
Debbie makes her presence felt once again in Emmerdale at 7. But first, the latest ITV Weekend News.
Plucked to safety, British rowers rescued from the high seas.
It obviously happened very quickly. It was dark. They quickly needed to preserve their life by getting into a life raft in those strong wind conditions with heavy seas.
It was dark, they'd been caught in a hurricane, their boat was broken in two, but 4 British rowers are safe tonight after being rescued by a passing freighter. Also on the programme. Suspect's angry father insists my son's no terrorist. Red Adair, the world-famous firefighter, is dead. And no smile from Sven as he gets back to the football.